Hi heathens! For this video, I have some new products that I want to try. So I have an eyeshadow palette from BeBella Cosmetics. I've never used this brand before that I can recall anyway. And it is the My Orange Squeeze shadow palette. So it's got an orange outer package and a pink inner package. And look at these colors. So if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Sunny, and I'm a sucker for a good glitter, and it looks like that is going to be a good glitter. So you've got these in here that also look like they're going to be kind of metallic-y, but they may just be kind of a normal shimmer. And the mattes, it's kind of weird. They have like this interesting texturing to them. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's kind of weird. Like, it makes it look like someone repressed it with like a napkin. Anyway, we're gonna give this a go. And I have a face palette. This is the Dragun Beauty Face Pressed Powder Palette. So it has, I think, what's supposed to be a contour and a bronzer, but for me is a contour and a potential eyeshadow, because that brown shade is way too deep for me for bronzer. But then it also has what's supposed to be two blushes. That one has like shimmer in it. So sometimes shimmery blushes don't work for me, but then it has two highlighters that both look gorgeous. So I'm going to try those on. And then I also have from Beauty Creations something that gives me like super nostalgic 90s, early 2000s vibes. And it is this Beauty Creations Green Apple Roller Gloss. And it is the Take Me Back gloss, which I assume is because roller glosses were really, really big when I was growing up. And that's why it gives me that nostalgia, especially being green apple flavored, scented, whatever word you want to use there, because you know that people are licking it off their lips. So without further ado, let's get into the Orange Squeeze palette. So I'm going to swatch some of these first to kind of get a feel. So let's go for Squeeze Me, which is one of the pink shimmers. This is like one of the like lighter shimmers. Then we have I'm Peeling Good, which looks like one of the metallics. Okay. Mimosa Time, which is one of the textured mattes. That's swatched pretty good. And then Concentrated Queen, which is a non-textured matte. All of them swatch pretty well so far, just on my finger. Let's... Ooh, okay. You know, none of those are bad at all. Let me wipe my fingers off if I can. But that gives me pretty high hopes. So sometimes with brands like this that are on the more affordable side, especially that I've never used, let alone really heard of, like I've heard the name in passing, and I've seen people in a Facebook group that I'm a part of like talk about them, but I haven't tried them. I'm pretty impressed so far. So I'm going to go in first with the shade Pure, which is this like matte kind of nude shade. And I'm just going to take that on a RSLE fluffy brush. And we're just going to take that across the lid. I'm not using primer for this video because I don't intend to like wear this all night. It is currently 5:47. So after I film, I'm actually going to be making supper and then just kind of chilling for the rest of the night. So I don't see any reason to put on eye primer for this, but if it starts to crease before the end of the video, yeah. Would eye primer save that for me? I don't really know, because that's still kind of an up in the air debate because me and eye primer don't seem to get along, but it will definitely be a bad sign toward the palette, if that makes sense. Let's go in with Little Cuties, which is this also matte shade. So the first one was one of the textured mattes, and this is one of the like flat mattes, I guess you could say. It's picking up on the brush pretty well. It does pick up quite a bit, so there is a little bit that's needing to be knocked off, but nothing like crazy. There's not a lot of kickback so far in the pans. So far so good. And this is performing pretty nicely. It did shear out a little bit when I started to blend it, but to me that's really common with almost any eyeshadow. And I'd much rather it do that and blend out than me put it down and not be able to blend it, and then it just kind of be stuck there as a patch of color on my eye. Okay, you know, add a little more to this side just because the other side got a little darker. I'm not mad at this at all. Next, I'm going to go in with Booster, which is another one of the like flat mattes. I don't really know what to call that. Like the different types of matte, because I've never seen a palette with textured and non-textured matte colors. Alright, so I'm just building this one up on the outer edge and then gently taking it into the crease and across, because I don't want to take it too far and make the whole look weird. This shade has the most kickback so far, but again, I don't typically have a problem with that as long as it's not like throwing the whole pan out or like breaking the shade. And if you've ever had that happen to you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just kind of taking my time, building it up on the side to make sure that that pigmentation doesn't blend out too much. Take it a little bit more to match the other side. All right, so let me show you the mattes up close so far. And then I hit my foot on the chair and it hurt. Let's go in with Vitamin C, which is this like shimmery orange down here. I'm gonna take that on my finger. Ooh, that's soft. Wow, I was not expecting that. That's like almost a cream. Oh, that's definitely a cream. Oh man. I was not expecting any of these to be like super creamy shades, but like that's borderline super shock shadow, like texture wise. That's gorgeous. Okay, well now I know to be really careful touching that shade, because the first time my finger went into it because I was expecting it to be like a pressed powder shimmer, and ooh, oh no, I got some under my eye. It's not. Whew. Man, that's pretty. Get a little bit more on the other eye, so I am going to brighten this one up just a little. Yeah. Oh man. That's really pretty. Okay. Cleaning off my finger a little. Let's go into Squeeze Me, which is one of the ones that I swatched for the inner corner to give it a little pop of pink. I'm gonna take my pinky, just get a little bit, and pop that right there on the inner corner. Oh yeah. I'm really impressed with this palette. Not that I had low hopes or high hopes. I mean, of course I was hoping high, but I didn't know where to put my expectations because I've never used the brand. And like I said, sometimes really affordable brands like that, you kind of like, meh. But I like this so far. All right, so now into the face palette. I'm going to use the shade Femme, which is that like, I think it's supposed to be a contour shade. And I'm going to take my big contour brush, bronzer contour brush, and we're just going to take that, oh yeah, that's a good shade for me, down the face and a little bit up over the temple. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera, so I'm going to do the other shade, or the other side, a little closer. Not the other shade. The other shade's going to be way too dark. Can you see that? Let's see if I take out some of the artificial, or some of the natural lighting. I like that a lot. Ooh, almost got too dark in here. Now, for the blush, I am going to use the shade Baby Girl, which is the like matte pink, and then a little bit of Tea Girl on top, which is that shimmer. So I'm just going to take this brush, tap in, tap off. Ooh, that's a nice soft color. That would be a really good, like, natural everyday color. You know what? Alright, let me show you without the other color on top. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of that other color and just give it a soft kiss to not overdo that shimmer, because I don't want my cheeks to be shimmery and then put highlighter on top of it. Now, speaking of highlighter, I don't know which one of these shades I want to use. We've got Fantasy and Silicone. So let's swatch them. Had to make sure my finger was clean. Ooh. That's a tough call. Oh gosh. Let's swatch them down my hand. Ooh, those are gorgeous. Swatched in that really awkward spot again, so I don't even know if you're going to be able to see them. Alright. I think to tie into the pink, we're going to use Fantasy, because it has more of that pinky shift. Whereas Silicone is like just yellow and gold with a little bit of white. I'm trying to tap without getting too much. Okay, that's a good amount. I was about to say, because I don't know how much the brush is really picking up, because some of it is glitter. So I don't want to deposit like a large chunk of glitter on my cheek and then be like, ah, that exact sound. Ah. Oh yeah, I can see myself using both of those highlighters a lot. All right, and then last, but hopefully not least, because I do have high hopes for this, we have the roller gloss. Now, there was a brand, don't remember the brand, that used to make them, and it was like you could get a whole little pack that came in like this little clear, almost purse looking thing. And I was obsessed. I used to get one all the time because I was always running out of them, always losing them. And they were like this perfect, like almost lip oil formula. And they didn't leave my lips sticky. Yes, my hair would stick to them if it like fell into my face. But it does that with lip oil. If my lips are wet in any capacity, my hair is sticking to them. So I hope this is similar to that. It's got a cute little heart for the Beauty Creations on the top. Okay. It has a slight green apple scent, but it's not like overpowering. Of course, you've got the roller ball here on top. Ooh, and a little gloss on my finger. It does feel a little glossy, so we'll see. Like it doesn't move around in there a lot, which leads me to believe it's going to be a slightly thicker formula, but this is such a nostalgic feeling. Sticky or not, which it's not that sticky. And the scent is definitely coming out now that I've started like rolling it around. The feeling though, like that just brings back some kind of memory. I could do this all day. Yeah, it's not particularly sticky. I don't know if it would bunch around the inside of my mouth like some glosses do. It's nice and shiny. Kind of looks like my lip is bruised. I think my lip is bruised. I don't know why my lip would be bruised. Has it been like that this whole time? Can you see that? Like, what did I do to my lip? So nice. That definitely gets a thumbs up from me. Okay, well that has been playing with a few new products. I would love to hear y'all thoughts down below. If you've tried the face palette, let me know how you like it. And if you've tried that brand, BeBella, let me know, because I definitely want to kind of snoop into some of their other eyeshadow palettes now. That's it. Those are the church bells. That is my cue. I'm going to head out and supper time. I will see you guys next time. Thumbs up if you enjoyed, please. It helps me out a ton. Leave a comment down below, and especially subscribe if you want to keep seeing more of my content. I will see you guys next time. Bye.